All right. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. Welcome to part 2 of Mass Effect 3. Let's pick up where we left off. Had a decent starting session. Okay, I'm going to be on the phone for a bit, on and off, so I might not talk much.
Okay, first deployment is somewhere near Palaver. Reports say not to depend on comms.
I'll leave vid messages then, and you can do the same.
Well, they said that due to concerns about signal congestion, they're supposed to avoid sending messages at all. They're trying to keep war data coming through, so every data packet counts.
So, how am I... talk with you then. So, you're just saying that you're to the war zone?
No, they've got us on rotation. We're mostly in fortified holding zones until strike teams clear an area.
Damn it, morale is pitiful. The troops need something to bring back their fighting spirit. Remember the stories of the 1st Regiment on Castellus? Outnumbered, knowing they would die, but they fought for the Empire. That's the spirit we need if we're going to hold power.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty. You will find him in the Citadel Security District office.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
That's it. Thanks.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We had a Prothean obelisk that might have helped. Sadly, it was lost in the Shrike Abyssal. Nevertheless, we are committed to helping both the Turian Empire and the Human Alliance.
Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for my son.
But we spoke about this already. I told you about his mission and...
Nonsense. I just filled out the paperwork. He's very punctual when he's on the field. He checks in every week. Only, he hasn't checked in for a while now. A month. Anyway, I'd like to file an expedited contact request.
Yes, of course, ma'am. But the notes on his file state he's not under a contact ban.
Oh, you already looked. How kind of you. I'm just so worried. It's not like him to go quiet for so long.
As soon as I get news, ma'am, I'll let you know as soon as I get news.
Thank you. You're such a nice young woman. You know, you remind me of my daughter-in-law.
Commander, Councilor Udina said you'd be coming. If you'll follow me, the council is already in session.
Counselor, the Reapers are in our space as well. Earth is no more or less important than any Council homeworld.
But Earth was the first Council world hit. By all reports, it faces the brunt of the attack.
How do you know this is the brunt? New Reaper fronts are opening up everywhere.
The reports are accurate. Earth was attacked. A full-scale invasion. And it's just the beginning. We need your help. Everything you can spare.
Earth may be suffering, but our worlds are falling too. The Turians have lost Tatris.
We must fight this enemy together.
Need I remind you that the last time we fought the Reapers, Shepard sacrificed the Council to protect human interests?
True, but in the end we survived because we followed Shepard's lead.
And what if that's not enough this time?
The reports are dire. If we throw everything we have at the Reapers on Earth and lose, what then?
I don't expect you to follow me without a plan.
Counselors, we have that plan, a blueprint, created by the Protheans during their war with the Reapers.
Prothean? What is it exactly?
We're still piecing it together, but it appears to be a weapon of some sort.
And this is capable of destroying the Reapers?
So it would seem.
It's immense and intricate.
This is a fool's errand. The Protheans were wiped out by the Reapers. Clearly, the weapon is flawed.
It was incomplete. There was a missing component, here. Something referred to only as the catalyst. But they ran out of time before they could finish building it.
Do you believe in this, Shepard? After what you've seen of the Reapers?
It sure as hell beats standing around and arguing about it. And Udina's right. We need to stand together now more than ever. The Reapers won't stop at Earth. They'll destroy every organic being in the galaxy if we don't find a way to stop them.
The Council cannot give Earth the military support it needs. Our own planets must come first.
The Solarian Union is convening a summit amongst our species. If we can secure our own borders, we may be able to aid you.
Our fleets are also engaged. Honesty is all I can offer, Commander. I will not make a promise of rescue that I cannot keep.
Shepard, meet me in my office.
I hope that's an offer of support. I'll be digging up what I can on this Prothean device, Shepard.
They're a bunch of self-concerned jackasses, Shepard. We may have a spot in the Council, but humanity will always be considered second-rate.
How can they be so blind?
Commander, I can't give you what you're asking for, but I can tell you how to get it.
I'm listening.
Palaven's Primarch Fedorian is the one that called the War Summit. He's your kind of man, open to extreme solutions. Trouble is, he didn't get out of Palaven's system when the Reapers attacked. We don't know if he's alive. He's essential to the summit. If the Normandy could extract him without being detected...
The Reapers are tearing us apart and you want to make a deal?
I'm trying to help you, Commander. The summit leaders set our war strategy, and this council is beholden to their decision. Save the Primarch, gain an ally. One with the power to grant you what you're looking for.
Well, the Reapers ravage Earth.
Your counselor was right. We need to work together. This is the best way to get that. Our intel says Primarch Fedorian is on Palaven's largest moon. Get in and out undetected, and he'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Commander. You're gonna need it. There is one other thing. The Council has agreed to reinstate your Spectre status. And there are certain resources that will be made available to you. Good luck.
Well, that went well.
It's a start. I'll talk to the others in the meantime. See if we can support this summit. Move things along.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm back. As I just wrote to the chat, I'm off the phone for a while now, so... Alright, sorry. I'm still distracted with some messages on my phone and stuff, though, so...
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Eschil, there you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
That sounds like you won't succeed. I helped you into this office because I thought you'd be effective.
You need a carrot or a stick to drive a mule, and humanity has neither right now. Our armada is tied down fighting or fleeing, and with Earth's comm buoys gone, our economy is reduced to an IOU. But leave that part to me. I will lean on our colonies for all they're worth, and I can broker enough trade to repair and resupply Hackett's fleet.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
I should go.
Interesting.
I'll be here.
Udina seems unusually human in this situation and helpful. He's actually like mobilizing his resources as much as he can and his political leverage to actually get shit done. Makes you think, like, man, maybe it wasn't a bad choice. Like, it felt like such a bad choice picking him at the end of Mass Effect 1. Like, what evil bastard we're, like, siding with. And in Mass Effect 2, like, it didn't feel any better because the only time you see him, like, you both are at each other's throats practically. Oh, this is open now. Ah, because I'm a Spectre. Sorry, the distraction should be less now. I was just messaging an important person. And I'm not a popular streamer, so it's fine. No one cares. Like, if there were like rewards for doing this, I would do this. Like games like Perfect Dark. Or games like that, where they reward you for like doing a bronze difficulty, a silver difficulty, and a gold difficulty on all different kinds of weapons. I don't really plan on reading any of these. I just want to make them not be new, not be marked as new.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Huh. Weird. Interesting, like, little reaction that they didn't need to put into the game. Anyway, this is not a new area. This area existed. I mean, if you couldn't tell by the quest. Oh, I don't think you could go here. Originally. Or CSEC headquarters. There's so much. Well, most of these places are new that I'm seeing on that list. I don't even know if you can do anything in any of these places. It's like they're just designed for potential stuff. But there's nothing actually in any of these areas that I've found so far. No one can be talked to. Everyone's just a decoration, basically. It's like, oh goodness, okay. Speaking of weird, like, underwater-y stuff, Subnautica 2 is coming out this year, apparently, so that'll be fun for underwater-y stuff. Though, it looks like I'll be flying solo on that one, since, Yep. Can't be ice cream. No, it's just my my old friend Raj is still apparently butthurt about me calling him out on being kind of disrespectful of my time and shit. Maybe he didn't accept my apology for what I said. I don't know. I didn't say anything that bad. I'd have to go back to the embassies to go to a particular embassy, which is a little annoying, but okay. I get it if you have a lot of new places to go to. I guess you have to... They couldn't redo the entire UI. Anyway, I don't know. What else can I talk about? I don't know. I kind of flipped out on my friend Dave, like on Sunday, I think it was. He sent me like a message kind of just hinting at me, like, hey, be happy for me, because this is happening for me. He wasn't even direct about it. He just sent like a suggested picture, like, oh, if you think about this image, you might realize what it means, instead of being like direct, which I, you know, I've, okay, fine. Fine. Well, we got a quest there, though. So that must be a new quest. This is another new area, so I've never been here before. That's why I'm here, I guess. Maybe that's the only thing that was here. Okay. But yeah, and like, I responded, I was like, you know, that's cool and all, but, I mean, dude. Think about how you've been treating me since the last time you sent me a message, really. Like the things you've done without, like, being open about it or admitting it. Like he's just done childish shit. Like, hang out with, like, shitty friends sometimes, lying about it. Pretend he has to go, pretend he's offline, but it's actually invisible and in a channel that I can see. It's like, dude, are you that dumb? Do you think I'm, oh my god. Like, I know you think most people don't, I guess the average person doesn't pay attention to shit. So maybe it surprised you that I'm a little more, oh, are you inside the wall? Maybe it surprised you that I'm a little more observant than the average person, I don't know. But, like, I point out shit like that, like, you've done that shit to me, and, like, you treat me like that, like I'm kind of like a secondary or, I don't know, like a friend you can just dismiss, like, and not care about or whatever. Like, mistreat and not worry about them noticing, or, like, I don't know, like, really are you that dismissive of me? Like, what the fuck? I kind of went off, and it was like at like 10:30 after he went to sleep. It was like 1:30 this time, I think. The messages were up for like 7 hours. He may have woken up and seen them. In fact, I'm assuming he did, because he hasn't said anything in response. But I don't know, because he hasn't said anything in response. I decided to delete them after 7 hours, but I was like, yes, I'm fucking pissed, because I've been such a shitty friend, and he doesn't even realize it probably. But I guess, like, going off on him isn't the way to tell him that. But not that I care that much, because frankly, it's like at the point with me, like, if someone's a shitty enough friend, like, I'm gonna just be like, okay, well, fuck you. Like, I'm not gonna just let people be shitty friends to me and do nothing about it forever and shit like that. I don't know. Oh, this is new. This floor did not exist before. At least not that I recall. Right? Was there this? I thought it was just like a little platform, little raised platform in the middle, but nothing on the sides here. I thought it was only the lower level that had the sides. I don't know if these people have conversations in quests though, so I'm like running near them in case they start talking. But yeah, this is not a place you can go either in the third game, I don't think. This is Mass Effect 1 exclusively area, but I guess they had it in this game anyway. I mean, I guess that's, even if you can't do stuff everywhere, I mean, though, let's be fair, quests could unlock later in the game. However, I would have no way of knowing to come back here later in the game, and at what point to come back here to pick up a quest. It's like, you'd hope it wouldn't be that bad, where it's just like, oh, come back Specifically after this quest and before this quest. I hope it's nothing like that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if my friend Dave saw me kind of go off, like, just kind of ranting about shitty friendship stuff that's like, man, this is how I've been feeling, but God, you just don't even give a shit. I don't know, I'm kind of just ready to just write him off and just move on, because like, our old group was me, him, and the two other friends that I had to break off with at this point. I can't believe it's two now. Thought it would stay as one. It turns out Raj was shitty too, I guess. I don't know. It sucks. I hate thinking. Like, I don't want to think that. Damn. I would like to think that he kind of missed our friendship, and it's like, oh man, I kind of want to patch things up. But I don't know. It seems like he's being pretty stubborn, so I don't know. He hasn't said a word. I told him it's up to you at this point, you know, if you really meant about not doing stuff together. It's like, I'm willing to patch things up. It's fine, you know, things happen, you know. It seems like a silly thing for a friendship to end over, but I was like, if we don't patch things up, then it'll very much justify me kind of blocking you temporarily when you're starting to go off on me and lecture me. And like, I did that just to prevent him from saying anything he might regret. And I told him that in my apology message that I edited a little later, but I mean, it's been 6 months, 7 months. He's definitely read it by now. But yeah, it's a little sad to be that kind of hung up on something little like that. It's like, damn, if you're gonna get that hung up on that, I feel justified. Man. Kind of cut things off, sorry. It seems a little extreme and kind of crazy to react that way. And when I was kind of right about the time thing, I was like, dude, you should know your matches last 25 minutes on average. Come on, you're not that dumb. I assume there's mostly just decorational stuff. Here, this is quite a big area, CSEC headquarters. Wow, they really designed quite a lot in this area. Damn, there's nothing though. I'm trying to get through fast because it was another huge. It was a huge area with nothing in it. I'm just kind of wasting my time wandering around. Wait, what? I don't know. It's top or bottom. Where am I? Was I in the middle? Oh, the old CSEC. No, wait. I was on the bottom. This is the same. Let me go to the bottom from the bottom. Where will this bring me? The Presidium? Or is this like the old CSEC area that... Oh yeah, I think this... I don't know. Hard to... This all gotta be just decorational stuff. This looks like the...
There is no anti-humanity conspiracy here, Ms. Al-Jalani. The Council's simply not granting interviews at this time.
My viewers are going to know that CSEC and the Council are denying them access.
Listen, lady, you think I like playing gatekeeper between the paparazzi and the politicians? I don't have time to babysit them, and I'm not here to hold your hand.
Well, I'm camping out until I'm granted an audience.
Fine. I hope you brought a sleeping bag.
Commander Shepard? Commander Humanity has questions.
Damn press.
See, you're keeping the peace.
Yeah, I feel like a glorified doorman.
Most people would see it as a move up.
Wedged in here with all the stuffed shirts, I'd rather be back down on the streets. I appreciate the higher pay grade, but I'm not a political creature.
If you didn't want to be upped, why'd you accept?
You don't say no to Counselor Udina. Well, maybe you would, but I gotta live here. I know, squeaky wheel gets the oil, but I didn't lobby for promotion like some other officers. I'm not even sure why he picked me. I never know with politicians. I hate political BS.
Politicians are the weeds of the galaxy.
If that was a bumper sticker, I'd stick it right here on my desk. It's killing me about Earth.
You and me both.
I haven't been back in years. Now I may never. If this ain't the end of days, it's pretty damn close. I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Jesus, that what's happening in the U.S. right now? Are we lying to ourselves?
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
Whoops.
Well, I guess.
Anything important going on around
the
here?
horror going on in the U.S. We're
You
just kind of
kidding?
lying
With
to
the
ourselves.
Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the
feels like
Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their
These
cases.
games are so...
But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
So good at predicting shit like this. Because they're based on, like, real shit that's happened in the past.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
God damn it. Hate when my pillow falls behind me. It's not meant to be sat on, it's meant to go behind my back. I didn't even really have a free hand there. But, okay.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
Oh, that sucks.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
I bet it was actually nice for them to talk here, like if they were real people. Like, this would have been like a nice moment of like rare camaraderie between them, I think. I don't know what that door is, but... Wait, I forgot where I came from. I think I came from the right, so I think I'm going this way. I just don't... Man, there's so many rooms, though. Yeah, there's no map. I guess... Wait, did I go backwards? I don't even know. This doesn't seem like how it was originally set up. Arrangement. No, I think I got turned around. All right, just in case, let me run to the other end of the top floor. I think I turned around because I ended up back down where I came from. So let's just play it safe. Ignore these doors on the side. Go straight through that side. See what's over there. Oh yeah, this is the other door. Okay. Yeah, this is probably the way I should have went. Oops. Okay. So what's here? It's like a nice chill like dining area, almost like a hotel like breakfast area, refreshments and stuff. No one that wants to say anything. Yep. Oh, this is a dead end. Looks like something down there. What's those that sounds the vehicles out there? The flying cars or whatever? Oh, yep. Look at that. Okay, I don't think I have anywhere else to go. Didn't I do all the embassies? Let's find out. Yep, we did. So let's go to anything, and then we should be able to go back to the general location selection. Yeah. Alright, so I don't think I've been to docking area for Normandy, specifically. Unless... Wait, what? So this is this area? So I need to go to the holding area, then. Okay, and then I need to go to Presidium Commons and Huerta Hospital. Okay, there's stuff there. Well, those places. Well, the hospital I know. I don't know about the Presidium Commons. I'm not sure if you can go there.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board.
Oh, I'll support the dock officer.
You know, if that ship doesn't clear out, the dock's authorized to fire.
Right. We'll follow through if the situation forces us to.
But they're civilians.
And they're keeping military ships from doing their jobs. I'm contacting Docking Central. If that ship isn't shoving off in 30 seconds...
Don't fire! I'll tell them to go.
I hate this. There's just not enough space for everyone.
Yeah, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be heartless. I can take care of being heartless for you. I forgot this game has little decision points like that where you have to like lean in and just support someone and then just like a discussion real fast. Of course I'm gonna be heartless and support the war over family and refugees.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to
The
Docking
fuck?
Bay E-24.
You're not Avina.
This level has been repurposed to accommodate the recent influx of civilians on the Citadel. Please ensure that you observe proper security protocols at all times while in this area.
Why do you look like a Turian instead of a Nasari?
Can you tell me about the security protocols you mentioned?
Due to the high influx of civilians and new streamlined processing measures, travel from this area is carefully monitored. These are merely precautionary measures to ensure the safety of permanent Citadel residents.
What else is in the area?
This high-security docking area was formerly reserved for Alliance Embassy deliveries. However, Councilor Udina recently put forth a council motion that it be converted to accommodate civilian emergency housing.
So how did the council react?
The motion passed with unanimous approval. Since then, all major races have contributed to the funding required to maintain this area.
What else is in the area?
This high-security docking area
This
was
is new too,
formerly
this
reserved
area.
for Alliance Embassy deliveries. However, Councilor Udina recently put...
How many people are stranded here?
Any personal information pertaining to residents of these facilities cannot be revealed without prior authorization. However, be assured that the facilities allocated by Citadel Council are more than adequate for current requirements.
Adequate?
Absolutely. Furthermore, relocations requests are being given top priority. The Citadel is dedicated to ensuring optimal solutions for all.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24, which is tagged to your biometrics. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Thanks, Avina.
please speak with me again?
No. I just want to know if there are any random quests that were restored in this area. Conversations I can overhear. That's all, because there's one in one area that I think is new. There's a lot of people here. Damn, this is crowded. I mean, in the big picture, it's not that crowded, actually. I guess realistically speaking, but for this game and the amount of space that I'm used to seeing. Wow, what detail put into these little areas. Damn.
You have a copy of a Shepard VI.
Oh yeah, the one based on that war hero? We locked it after some kid spilled soda over the hardware. I'll unlock it, but we've only got the demo version working.
Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Looks like you've been in some fights lately. Install me in a combat mech and I could do some pretty crazy damage myself. I find the best advanced battlefield strategy is to have more bullets than the other guy.
Oh, Mia's gone.
Technically, it's thermal clips, not bullets. But who says I filled him with 5 detachable heat sinks? I sound 7% more like Commander Shepard than any other bootleg VI copy. Wait, forget the mech. Install me in one of those flying drones and stick a cane on it. You want help solving your problems? Get me out of this damn demo mode.
She must have had fun recording these
Listen,
lines.
if you don't have the credits, just tear me out of the terminal or something.
Beginning, said James.
Ever wrestle a Varian for money? Well, so long. I don't really sound like that, do I? Looks like you've been in some fights lately. Install me in a combat mech and I could do some pretty crazy damage myself.
Wait, this is an area that existed before. This is a new area. Oh gosh. Wow, my brain just came flooded with memories again. This is not a new area. Oh my gosh, I thought it was. Until just now. And then I remembered this area.
My brothers and sisters, we have faced adversity and overcome.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms.
Oh shit, a kiosk?
Remember the pillars of strength that hold our people high.
Batarian State Arms, defending the hegemony.
I know that your faith is weak. Our government has fallen, but if
Stand
you
strong
hold the
for your
pillars
people
of
with
strength
Batarian
in
State
our
Arms.
hearts, please, just don't give
Damn,
up.
I gotta buy this stuff eventually. What's our numbers here? Oh, I got a quest listening to these guys. Yep. These guys are new. Yep. Oh, how did I forget the refugee area? This is not a new area. Okay, why does it do this? Can I like switch to other? No. Alright, Horta. And where else I want to go? I forgot the other place now. This is also a legitimate area that has real quests and was never cut from the game.
So, the nurse tells me you've refused to bathe and you only want to talk to another Asari.
I definitely remember this area.
Can I have a gun?
I'm sorry, no.
Maybe I could be transferred to another hospital then. Someplace unsecured. I could have a gun then, right? And no humans. Wherever you transfer me, it shouldn't have humans.
The humans are our allies. You don't trust them?
No, it's not that. How are my eyes? What color are they right now?
Maybe you could tell me what happened.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just Tell me what happened at Tiptree.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts, and it's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night. The humans get me dinner, show me around. One of them, this freckled farm girl, maybe 15. She wants to hear all about what it's like to be a commando.
You were probably the most exciting thing ever to land at her farm.
Yeah. She's saying she wants to be a pilot, and I say that life on a ship is grimy. And she asks if I'd like to use their shower.
Going by my records, you'd been on active duty for more than 3 weeks. Probably no real chance to get clean in all that time.
Pretty much, yeah. So I'm in the shower with hot water and everything. And that's when Neaira came.
Neaira was another huntress on your ship?
Yeah, a friend. I wanted it to be more than that, but she had a medical condition.
It's okay. It's in the file.
The farm girl calls in to me that another Asari is here. I thought the shuttle had gotten back early. I come out in a towel, and Neaira walks through the door. But it wasn't her. Not anymore. She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know. Glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just... dies. They panic. She rips them apart.
Wow, this is
Sometimes
quite the
touching,
dialogue
sometimes
here.
opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran. I got out of that farm and into the hills. I pulled the farm girl after me. All I wanted to do was live through the night.
Nobody else could have done more.
But morning came and no shuttle. Afternoon and then night, and I'm hiding from husks and those Turian things.
The file says the evacuation team thought your position was overrun.
So after 2 days, I still don't have a gun, because those Turian things, you can't use theirs. I realize that shuttle isn't coming, not unless I get back to the farm and my radio.
And the farm girl?
She was with me. Even killed a few husks. With a stick.
So you went back to the farm?
We snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. They'd turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies. To make more husks, I figured. But... there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner. And Neaira was there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her. If I just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded?
Neaira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. I could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Neaira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
There's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Neaira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them, and I...
And you survived.
We tried to run, again, but we were blocked. And the farm girl? Her leg was broken, bleeding bad.
Damn, this story is still
Knocked down
going?
a
Holy
wall in a
shit.
barn with a big warp field. I was so proud of that. And we hid.
They must have searched for you.
You should get an achievement for
I'm an
this.
Asari huntress. No damn husk is gonna find me unless I let it.
But the farm girl who was with you?
Her leg was broken. She was whimpering, and in Neaira, I saw her through a hole in the boards. She was coming closer with those dead black eyes. And Hillary, the farm girl, she couldn't stop crying. They were gonna hear.
What did you do?
What do you think?
Damn, that was quite the story that we just sat still for forever.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Huerta Memorial Hospital. The human specialist medical officer in charge is Dr. Michel. Also, please note that specialists for all known Citadel species are on call. Please ensure that you observe proper decontamination protocols at all times while in this area.
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in D-24. Docking Bay E-20. If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. The Presidium Commons have been a cultural mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
You can really cover treatment for any kind of species here.
Presidium
Huerta
Commons.
Memorial surpasses all requirements needed for any multi-species medical facility. This facility's attendant levels can also replicate the living conditions needed to accommodate other, more exotic species. Aquatic environments, for example, are available on short notice.
What about the medical staff? How do they deal with so many species?
All personnel are required to undergo mandatory and regular psychological. Hospital administration understands how difficult it is imperative they be offered the support needed to retain their
Good.
current
Sounds
high
completely unlike the current standards in the U.S. At least the way
What else
things
is
are
in
going.
the area?
The Huerta Memorial Hospital has experts from every major race in residency. The facility works with prestigious medical universities with access to cutting-edge technology and support from major pharmaceutical companies. The hospital ensures the best care to its patients.
Where'd the hospital get its name?
It is named after President Christopher Huerta of Earth's United North American States. The donor who requested the tribute expressed the desire to remain anonymous.
Thank you.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Here's Shepard now.
Dr. Chakwas, you're here?
I'm working at an Alliance R&D lab down in Shelter Wards, coordinating closely with Admiral Hackett. I heard you escaped Earth in the Normandy, and that someone was critically injured. I came as fast as I could.
We had a run-in with a Cerberus synthetic on Mars. Caden took the worst of it. How is he doing?
Very well, all things considered. I'm impressed with Major Alenko's resilience, as well as Dr. Michel's expertise. I wish I could have been there to help on Mars.
Yeah, well, you weren't, bitch.
It's been 6 months, Doctor. How have you been?
Good. I've been fortunate. When they impounded Normandy, the Alliance didn't really know what to do with me. I was never officially part of Cerberus, and I'd gotten a proper leave of absence from my previous post.
So you hadn't technically done anything wrong by joining me to defeat the Collectors?
Yes, though I suppose if you were judged to be a war criminal, I would have been tried as an accessory.
Keep doing what you're doing with Alliance R&D. We need our best minds at work, giving us every advantage possible.
I'm a field doctor, Commander, not a research scientist. Eden Prime, the Battle of the Citadel, defeating the Collectors. We've been through too much together to let it end now.
Oh, she wants to be.
Let me serve on the Normandy. Please, Commander.
He's like ashamed to say no.
Hackett and the Alliance need you right here.
Oh no.
Very well. Be careful. Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye, Doctor.
I want to see what it's like.
Oh, and please be sure Joker takes his medication. He can be so forgetful.
Oh shit, is that a thing I need to remember? Shit. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm pretty sure I accepted her onto the Normandy last time. Even though I was
Welcome to Serta.
Renegade.
All profits from sales go to help new medical research.
I'll get these.
Thank you for shopping.
Commander Shepard, good to see you.
Dr. Michel, it's been a long time. You've come a long way from that small clinic down in the wards.
Because of you, I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't dealt
Her
with
hair
Fist
looks
and
way
his dogs.
different. She doesn't even look
now
like the
I'm a
same
physician
person.
in the Presidium clinic. You gave me this chance. I assume you're here about Major Alenko.
I'm actually here to see you.
Oh, really? How can I help you?
Oh, she should be the doctor.
This war may leave a lot of injured people homeless. Can the Citadel clinics care for them all?
We're fine now, but I'm worried. Every hospital on the Citadel is preparing for the worst. I hear the docks are tightly controlled, but we just can't leave people floating out there forever.
How are your medical supplies holding up?
We're well stocked now, but I can't say I'm not worried about the future. I'm afraid I'll have to speak with CSEC about securing our supplies. Desperate people can do desperate things.
With a center of this size, you must have a lot of direct reports.
We've got 12 full-time doctors and over 50 support staff. It can be overwhelming, quite different from my days in the wards.
We could use a doctor of your caliber on the Normandy.
I'm honored you'd consider me, but I do have responsibilities here.
The Normandy is critical to defeating the Reapers. The whole galaxy is depending on our success. You'd make a huge difference out there with us. More than you can ever do here.
Well... our staff is excellent. The Presidium would be in good hands. I'll pack my bags and tell Dr. Arrington she's received a promotion.
I'll see you on the Normandy, Doctor.
Interesting.
See you there. I just need
I
to
didn't know you
make a
could
few
choose
more
between doctors.
preparations.
Like, I turned down Dr. Chocolates in favor of Dr. Michelle. I did not remember that that was a thing.
Patient stable for now.
That was touch and go. Good work, Dr. Freilich.
Narrow splint's still the best course of action.
I'll see if we have the required stracial bindings. Meet you back here.
Hi, Doctor. Didn't expect to see you again so soon.
Well, we need to prescribe you another round of antibiotics.
For when I ship out?
I have some bad news. Your squad applied the Metagel correctly, but infection had already set in by the time they found you. I'm sorry. I'm afraid we have to remove your leg below the knee.
What? But... I don't understand it. It doesn't even hurt.
It would if we took you off the painkillers, Lieutenant.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to our resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Okay, I need surgery, but when can I get back to the front?
You're not.
What?
You have extensive nerve damage. Once we remove the leg, we can't install a prosthetic for at least 5 weeks.
I told my squad I'd fly back next week.
I'm sorry, but that's impossible.
I'm not sitting out this war in a bed.
Lieutenant, listen to me. If you go back with a missing limb, you'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I'd never drag down my team.
Then the greatest favor you can do them is to rest after your operation.
You mean when you slice my leg off?
May I recommend an hour with our psychiatrist? Even with modern treatment, losing a limb is traumatic.
I'll think about it.
Hey, Caden. Don't know if you can hear me, but since you can't tell me to get the hell out either, I'm gonna take my chances. Get your ass out of this bed and back to your post, Major. Seeing you in action again, it reminded me you're a hell of a soldier. The Alliance could sure use you. I could use you. You need anything, Doc, let me know. Come on, Caden. Fight. And that's an order.
That's it here. For now. I think the Presidium Commons is a new area. I don't think you can access that in Mass Effect 3. But that's the only area I haven't been to yet. So,
Welcome to Serta.
Be safe.
let's go there, shall we? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go to the embassies, because, let's see. Then I can go to something else and then back to the Presidium. Where to go that I can see that? Probably the tower. It's weird, like, guessing what area. There's so many areas, you have to guess which one to go to. So you can see. Ah, fuck. Oh. Fuck. Where'd I go to be able to get the Presidium Commons? This is not working out as I had hoped. Why did the Presidium Commons disappear as a location? Where the fuck did I see that from? Oh, God. What else can I talk about since no one listens to this shit anyway? No. This ain't good. I don't like this. Where'd the commons go? Oh my goodness. I don't think I've been back to the CSEC headquarters yet, so that might be where we need to go. Don't know why I'm talking like this. Fuck! Okay. We're going out of here. We give up on the Presidium Commons. Honestly, it's probably safe to assume that there's nothing there anyway, because there's nothing in most of the areas that were unlocked in the Citadel. Wait, isn't Vina a Turian everywhere? What the fuck? No, I don't like that. Did I do that? Is that a mom thing? What the fuck? Back to the Normandy. Much needed. We barely did anything. Oh my goodness. Brah. Oh my gosh. Modesty. Okay, we don't need to... I mean, listen, I would be hanging out like that too. I would probably be wearing less than that if it were me.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
Just shaking off some sleep.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist...
Oh, good. You're not Kelly Chambers.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you're so much better.
I thought you were alone.
You are so much better than Kelly Chambers.
I was just leaving.
I'm so glad Kelly Chambers died in the last game now.
Commander
You
Shepard,
are so much
I'm
prettier than she
Comm
is.
Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Are you my new Kelly Chambers?
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Meaning?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how attractive your voice
look, these
was.
English people talking about
Anyway,
each other.
shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
I would love a tour.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
As usual.
You can also check your messages at your private terminal.
As usual from the last game.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
That is new.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Okay, newish.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now.
I just have the
Speaking of which,
Shadowbroker
I
on my
believe
ship.
Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCon.
Oh, of course he does. He always has random bullshit quests for me. That dumbass.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
The Council's been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
You can count on it, sir.
It's not just me, it's everyone back on Earth. Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces have to hold out until we deal with the enemy.
I understand, Admiral.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Anyway, let's see. Should I reveal secrets about my new relationships and stuff? Oh my goodness. It's probably not the time. I've done this thing before where I took out an accent randomly. I think it was during an Attack on Titan session. So I haven't played that for a few weeks, I think. But just because of my... I'll be honest, my girlfriend. God damn. We decide to be official. We're just not telling anyone. I'm just telling the stream, and I don't know who's gonna hear it. I figure no one will really hear it. That's the only reason I'm saying it here. But yeah. And I mean, this is getting a little...
Help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you could be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Anyway,
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate. Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
You're so
Just
much
wanted to see how you were doing.
Chambers.
Still trying to get my bearings.
Oh, I'm
when
gonna
I was
miss
working
you.
on the Normandy's upgrades, I
Oh.
left at the end of the day.
When I replay this,
didn't even
and I'm
have
a
a
good
toothbrush or a
person.
change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases.
Oh, I'm
at the
gonna miss
Citadel.
you so much. I didn't know you existed. I love you. I want to flirt with her.
Next time you need something, just ask. You're not alone here.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
I don't want to upset
We can
her.
put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro
look
Mark
at that
4.
eyeliner.
It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque
Oh
and
my
massage
goodness.
the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Oh my god.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance
Oh,
to
that's
stay.
funny.
Was there anything
That
else?
is funny. That is funny. She's so much better than Kelly Chambers.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Sure.
Yes. You'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me,
That seems
anyway.
a lot more intelligent than I expected from someone who looks like
Where are
you.
you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus
Usually people
systems,
that cute
actually.
aren't that intelligent.
Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they
It's a
stayed
weird
in London,
anomaly.
I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Cute people tend to be
A lot of
stupid.
people back on Earth are still alive and counting on us.
I shouldn't say
Quite true, Commander.
that. I guess that's... no, cute people.
Carry on,
I
specialist.
should say, like, hot people, or people who lean into, like, sex and their attractiveness tend to be stupid. Alright. Of course. Spectre again. North. What? Oh, I'll miss you, Morinth. Your mom was wrong about you. You did not try to kill me. Because I think you knew you would have failed. Okay.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council.
What's
But
that
after
outfit?
years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
Listen, I never hung up on them this time around. That's an accusation from the past. You need to calm your shit down right now before I beat your ass. Saibow, shut your bitch ass up, as the youth say today. Saibow. Saibow. Also, what the fuck? This contract is done. Someone check in. Someone on Egg Inc. check in, because we are fucking done with this contract. God, anyone check in when we're done. Random mobile game complaint. if you haven't checked out Egg Inc., it's not a new game. It's definitely a game for the more chill and patient mobile gamers out there. But if you haven't checked it out, you should. Okay, let's go to the captain's cabin. Do we have fish still, or are they dead, or what's the deal? Do they? No. Yeah, they're dead. We don't have fish. The fish are gone. So how what the fuck? How the fuck did what the fuck? How the fuck? How did our models get destroyed or disappear? What the fuck? Or fucking fuck. Oh, so the ship got requisitioned. Someone took our ship. That's why. Alright, we're going from bottom to top. Oh, Mia's back. Hi, Mia. How dare you leave? Shame on you. It's just a collective shop. What the fuck? Oh my god, it's a markup for everything. Okay. I don't need anything that right now. Nothing's about to be destroyed that I know of. So yeah, give me my fucking ships back. My model ships. If they're hiding in quarters or whatever, give them the fuck back. The hell? The hell are you taking my ships? Anyway, yeah, my God. I have a new girl. Hi, James.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal, unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yep. We're going to rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld.
It's not a fun place. I don't know how
you
it's
come down here for something? Or are you just looking?
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about.
Okay, good. I'm not interested in talking to you.
You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well...
Stop making weird noises.
Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
Excuse me?
Yes, I can, Lieutenant.
You pulling rank on me, boss? We're just soldiers down here, no?
Sure. But this soldier will clean the floor with you if you step out of line.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Oh, talking too much.
Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. with most of my squad, protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry.
Shit, I didn't mean to. Fuck, I picked a car
call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end.
I'll deal with it.
Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
No, but that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Good for you.
Good to hear it. But you sacrifice yourself, or my ship, needlessly. That's unacceptable.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
He's a good kid.
Hey.
He listens to the...
Thanks for the dance, Lola.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss.
Oh, you like to think so, kiddo. Not my loss, for sure. Your loss. You just want me to think it's my loss. Sorry, kiddo. Sorry, kiddo. Pine after me all you want. I'm not gonna succumb to your verbiage. You're a kid. Sorry. Be jelly. Goodbye. Anyway. Yeah, Vega's jelly. Sorry, Vega. You like us. Sorry, Vega.
Commander, welcome back to the Normandy. Or maybe you should be saying that to me.
Engineer Adams, what are you doing here?
I was put in charge of the drive core retrofits. My experience on the Normandy SR-1 made me an obvious choice.
So, what do you think of our SR-2?
She's incredible. If there's one nice thing I can say about Cerberus, it's that they know how to build a ship. And about that, Cerberus, I mean, I owe you an apology.
How so?
Back when you got this ship, Dr. Chalk was contacting me, asking me to help with your mission against the Collectors. I refused. I didn't have your back, and I'm sorry for that.
Why didn't you join us?
I saw what happened to you when the Normandy went down. I didn't trust that it was really you, and I certainly didn't trust Cerberus.
You owe me.
Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I don't just leave my post, you know?
You can make up for it on this tour of duty.
Yes, ma'am.
Is your family okay?
My parents are serving on Viridian Zenith, an Alliance agricultural vessel. My sister is a navigator on the SSV Benjamin Davis. Happy to report that both vessels are safely under Hackett's command.
Does the new Normandy stack up to the old SR-1?
Stack up. It blows the old ship away. The Tantalus drive core has been completely overhauled. The SR-2 might be nearly twice the size, but the new drive core is 3 times bigger. This ship can fly. That said, Cerberus isn't too high on safety. If pushed past her limits, this core would vent into engineering. Guess it gives my team incentive to keep her well balanced during a firefight.
Do your job or get vaporized.
Pretty much. I noticed you upgraded the kinetic barriers with cyclonic technology. Should help reduce the draw when under missile fire.
Hopefully that means fewer vaporized engineers.
The IES stealth system is significantly improved. It can handle a higher blue shift of our emissions.
And that means?
We should be able to drop out of FTL without triggering every sensor in range. Very handy for stealth reconnaissance. All in all, the Normandy is a marvel of engineering.
What do you think of Edie?
We had a good talk during the retrofit. A little strange at first, talking shop with an AI.
AI? I thought Edie posed as a VI to keep the likes of you from unplugging her.
Yeah, but I saw through her. Have you seen her hardware? Processing power is off the charts. And then there were the problems that kept fixing themselves. If I hadn't had her pegged, I would have sworn I was losing it.
You never expressed any skepticism, Lieutenant Adams.
I figured I'd better play it safe with the Cerberus AI, Edie. No offense.
None taken. As long as you keep your fingers out of my cognizance processors.
In the beginning, I tried disconnecting her from key processes without giving myself away. Easier said than done. But Joker seemed to trust her, and in time I saw her advantages. Even grew to like her.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
Imagine if this thing was like a real life thing. Jack left too. Jack left the examining table. Oh, all our models are just all around the ship. What the fuck? We just don't care about shit until we find it on the ship somewhere. Growth area's gone. What's the name's area's gone? And we have a 5th deck, which we've been to. Warren's old area, all gone. Random crew area. Nothing useful. Other bathroom, nope, male bathroom. Assassin Thane's area. We got a model. It's funny that refilling our models is just a matter of exploring the ship. Old areas. Now what? Old areas.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone. 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
She would.
I'm sure the new council would be a little more helpful than the last one.
The meeting was less than ideal.
I'm shocked.
At least the council can't deny the Reapers exist.
Guys.
But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Okay, relax, guys.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
We can figure out what it does later. Our priority is getting it built.
Just give me some warning before you flip the switch. This will be difficult even for us. If something happens on a mission, if either one of us are hurt. Shepard, there's something I need to ask before we go any further. It's been years since we were together. Are you still interested in us?
You know, why not? Because in the first game, I'm gonna go from Liara to Garrus, probably. Oh, well, no, not Garrus. I don't think a gay thing is the thing. I'm gonna go from Liara to Tali. And then, I don't know about here. But yeah, I'm interested.
I didn't forget you, Liara. I want to make us work.
Good. I was getting worried.
There were a lot of reasons I was happy to see you on Mars.
I'd like that list, but later.
Oh shit,
There's so much left to do. I'm working with
Dude,
Edie.
I know that
kind of.
I know that kind of chemistry where you feel it, but you can't deal with it yet, dude.
Other than business. Maybe later.
Unfortunately, my new girl, I don't think she understands that. But
hello again, Shepard.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe I'm not giving her enough credit.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
You brought your little helper with you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship. Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
That's fair.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars.
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alright. Ready to step away. Not this second though, but soon. Right,
Please enjoy your day.
That side of things, I'm not sure what's back here. I don't think Garrus is back here calibrating. Where'd Garrus go? Anyway, we'll check out the other side for Dr. Michelle. Seems like Legion is gone too. Most of our party members from number 2 are gone.
Hello there, Commander.
Oh,
How are you
bathroom
settling
time
in,
as soon as
Doctor?
I ask her a question.
Good. I've been busy restocking supplies and running diagnostics. It's nice working alone in a fresh lab. I get to set up everything just the way I want. Anyway, now that you're
Oh,
here,
actually, I'll be
I'd like to
a
examine
minute or
you.
two because I want to smoke. I'll do this
Do you
and
have
I'll wait, and
concerns
then
about
I'll
my
answer
health?
the next one, and then I'll
You
go
have an
AFK.
extensive number of cybernetic implants.
I died. Cerberus spent a fortune bringing me back.
I know. I just want to make sure everything checks out. It'll take no
BRB.
After Cerberus, I'm not much on medical exams. No needles, right?
You get shot 20 times a day and a pinprick makes you nervous? I just need to run some implant diagnostics and take readings of your immune system. Your immune system is still a bit at odds with the foreign material. For your scarring to fully heal, you'll need to lower your stress levels.
Yeah, right.
Let compassion guide your decision-making, and the peace it brings should help you heal. Thank you for indulging me. Everything looks fine. May I help you at all?
Okay, I'm back. I need to go to the bathroom though. BRB.
Do we have enough medical supplies?
Luckily, the med bay was one of the first areas the retrofit team stocked. That's fortunate. Who knows how long we'll have to be self-sufficient.
How does working on a military vessel compare to your Citadel clinic?
It's a completely different experience. I like that I have fewer patients under my care. I can really focus and get to know each person. But the workday never ends here. I don't get to go home. I'm always on call. But you're making a real difference. So by being here, I'm making a difference too.
Do you have any family?
My parents are on Earth, Geneva. The news isn't good.
I'm sorry.
But my brother is safe on the Citadel. I'll count my blessings where I can.
Just let me know if you need anything.
I will.
wait, that's Edie. I forgot she's a character in this game. Spoilers. I might still quit.
Oh no. No. Palaven.
We have an old friend there.
Holy hell. They're getting decimated.
Strongest military in the galaxy, and the Reapers are obliterating it.
Was it like this on Earth?
Yes.
Shepard. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Commander, the LZ's getting swarmed.
James, open that hatch.
All right, get in, get out. Let's move.
Saw bigger ones on Earth. A whole lot of them.
Got it.
Hold your fire! Friendly inbound! sir. Shop carrying the fighter mechanics is not mine. Making critical level 8 repairs.
Alright, I was thinking about switching. Maybe this is the time. Ooh, good, I found mobs though. But yeah, I'm gonna save and switch, I think. Maybe a little like, focus, blah. I need less focus and more doing. So, yeah, thanks for watching part 2.